Hey guys, this is a video I'm making pretty much just for fun. It's not one of my regular videos. This is more of a lighthearted fun video that I'm going to do on my channel. Me and my brother are going to go see the new Sonic movie. And as kind of like a celebration of that, I put together this little fun video of my top 5 favorite and top 5 least favorite Sonic levels. Disclaimer, you will not see Sonic 3D Blast on here because I feel like those levels were just so different they don't count in comparison to the normal levels of a Sonic game. Also, there are no boss fights. Like, I wanted to put, the Death Egg on here and the Doomsday Zone, but there's not going to be any boss fights, so they're pretty much in a category by themselves. Maybe if you're lucky, you guys will get a video about that too. But for now, we're just doing my top 5 favorite and top 5 least favorite Sonic the Hedgehog levels. Enjoy. Alright, and for my number 5 favorite Sonic level, there is Casino Night Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is a little fun level that you run through. There's a slot machine you can jump in, you can win coins, you can win nothing, or you can get 3 Eggmen in a row. That always happens, and you will lose the rings you've collected as spikes come flying at you. This level also poses the one boss fight in the entire Sonic series that still gives me a challenge, and that is the one where Dr. Eggman comes and he drops bombs on you, and you have to kind of roll up the side of the stage to hit him. As I've gotten older, it's still kind of, I don't have a perfect method to beating them. But ultimately, the music, as you can hear, the music is pretty awesome too. So, that's my top 5 favorite. Now, on to my top 5. Number 5, my least favorite, is Metropolis Zone from Sonic and Knuckles. I don't like sand levels. I don't. In Super Mario 64, you got shifting sand land. Even in the original Super Mario Bros. 3, you had an entire sand world. I do not like sand levels. I think they're stupid. You gotta sit there and mash the button to get out of the quicksand. It's annoying. Really slows the game down, and I truly don't enjoy it. There is a pretty cool mechanism here with when ghosts appear and you have to pull down a thing to lighten the room up and make them go away. But, there's some time passed in this level. I just don't like it. Also, it has one of the most tedious boss fights where you don't even destroy the robot. You have to jump on it and push it into the quicksand. It really is pretty annoying. I truly just don't like this level. Taking the number 4 spot for my favorite Sonic level is the Scrap Brain Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. This is the last level right before you fight the final boss, and the music, as I'm sure you can hear, is pretty suspenseful. Kids these days, they'll never know the horrors of having to see the dreaded game over screen. To sit there and play a video game and put time and try really hard into it, and at the end you lose and you get hit with a big fat game over. Do not pass go, do not collect $200, you just lose and you have to start over. Scrap Brain Zone gave me that feeling of, oh boy, I really have to try. It's the hardest level, which is fitting, as is the last level. It will put you to the test. Truly, I just like it. It's a great final level. Now, moving on to the level that takes the number 4 spot on my least favorite is Metropolis Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This level is just too long. It's full of cheap hits. It's got that little mantis robot that'll throw its claws at you. And for some reason, this is the one level in the entire game that has 3 parts to it. In Sonic the Hedgehog 2, all the other levels only had 2 parts, but some decided to make this annoyingly long enough level have 3 parts to it. Also, the final boss fight where you fight Dr. Robotnik, you're pretty much forced to take a hit unless you have god level timing to hit him, because he's got like these things circling around him and protecting him. truly just an awful level and a stupidly cheap boss fight at the end to go with it. It's rather fitting. Alright, and on to the number 3 spot. My third favorite Sonic level is Starlight Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. This is a pretty challenging level with great music. There are people out there that do fan art of this level. The music, as you can hear, is very soothing, very nice. I actually, not sure if anyone ever watched Toy Story 2, but when they explain how Jessie, the girl cowboy, got abandoned by her child that she belonged to, there's a song that goes with it, and this music from this level always reminded me of that song. It's a pretty challenging level, not too hard, not as hard as Scrap Brain Zone, but keeps you on your toes and has wonderful soothing music to go with it. Truly a wonderful masterpiece of a level. Okay, taking the number 3 spot for the worst Sonic level, at least in my opinion, is Carnival Night Zone. Carnival Night Zone, it pains me to talk about because this should have been a great level. You know, Michael Jackson worked with Sega for the music on Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This is an amazing upbeat Carnival soundtrack to it, but there is one part that ruins it, the entire level. If you look at the thumbnail, I actually put it has the time over screen. That part in the level, I can't explain to you how to do it. I've heard people say you have to jump on the thing until it goes up high enough, but I can't figure out how to do that. Me and my brother have done it by plugging in 2 controllers, and him standing waiting for me while I, as Tails, would jump on this thing and try to get it up high enough so he could roll under it. It's such an overly complicated part of the level. I'm guessing that's why someone made this picture. That picture is forever burned in my brain. The incredible annoyance that was that one part that destroyed what otherwise should have been a great level. Alright, and on to my second favorite Sonic level of all time. There is Sky Sanctuary Zone from Sonic & Knuckles. This is just a beautiful level aesthetically, and it sounds amazing, as I'm sure you can hear. This is the part where the game gets very creative. The suspenseful part at the end where you have to run up the tower as it's falling beneath you. The boss battles are pretty good because then you have, I forget what it called. It wasn't Metal Sonic, it was like Robo Sonic or Mecha Sonic or something. But other than that, this is just a level that looks great, sounds great, and plays great. And it all goes into the story amazingly. Now my second least favorite level of any Sonic level is Oil Ocean from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is a level that just destroys the feel of a Sonic level. You cannot run through this level, you'll fall into the oil, and although the oil doesn't kill you automatically, it takes such effort to get out of it. Half the time I'm just like, okay, kill me. You know, because I'd rather die and just start the level over than have to trudge through it. It's kind of like what I brought up about sand levels. I just don't like that. It's a waste of time. There's a part where fire blows up and it blows the top off of something, and you have to jump on then if you're running, which is what you do in a Sonic game. You might get burned by the fire, and if you're really unlucky, you can get crushed by the top. It just completely does not feel like a Sonic level in a game where you want to go fast. It just has way too many obstacles. You feel like you got tiptoe through the entire level, and that's just no fun. Alright, and here it is. My number 1 favorite Sonic level of all time is Angel Island Zone. It's the first level of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, or Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles if you want to get technical. You know, the intro to this level is amazing where Sonic's riding on the plane. He turns into Super Sonic. Out of nowhere pops Knuckles, runs around, gets the emeralds, and runs off, and there you are. This was absolutely an awesome level and an awesome intro to me as a child. I remember it as one of the greatest game intros of all time. The level's fun. Sometimes it looks like a wonderful forest place, then it gets set on fire. And at the very end, there's this, part where you have to run away from the plane dropping bombs. And it's kind of stupid because if you just hold forward, you don't really have to avoid anything. I wish they would have made that part a little bit more challenging. I'm not sure really what even the point of it is if you can just hold forward. Then, you get to that part where you see Eggman in the background and you get suspenseful. You hit a waterfall, and all of a sudden there he is. You hear the new boss music, and you have to fight Dr. Robotnik for the first time. He destroys the bridge. It's pretty suspenseful. Was a great introduction to the game and an introduction to the main villain. And my number one least favorite Sonic level is Labyrinth Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Take everything that makes a water level annoying and crank it up to 100 and rip the knob off, and there you go. Everybody who's played Sonic knows the horrors of nearly drowning in this level. There is not enough bubbles placed there to let you breathe. There are enemies that jump out of nowhere with little to no warning. Again, you feel like you have to tiptoe through this level. Spikes galore, and all of this you have to avoid while not drowning. There's a part in the second act of Labyrinth Zone where, it goes on forever if you don't find out what you have to do. You have to jump off onto another platform. I didn't know that. I was confused as heck. Just went on. It has one of the most stupidest and anticlimactic boss battles in all of Sonic history. It's where you have to chase Dr. Robotnik up, and you probably won't do it because there's too many freaking spikes everywhere and the water's coming up, and then you get up to him and he just runs away. You don't even get the enjoyment of beating him as a boss, and this level truly is a giant kick in the nuts to everybody who's played it. It's stupid, it's annoying. In other words, it's the worst Sonic level ever. So, that was it. Are you going to see the new Sonic movie? Drop a comment, reminisce. What is your favorite or least favorite Sonic level? Part 2 to the response of the Atheist video is coming up soon. I know I slacked on that. You'll probably get it tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and see you in the theaters.